presentation. It's called Darkskin Tarot 444. So I'm in the process of posting a video explaining why the name change. So you can always swing back around and listen to that. But I'm very excited. Like, this couldn't have worked out any better with the name change and this deck coming. I saw somebody reviewing this and I thought it was beautiful. The imagery is absolutely stunning. And so it was written by Nyasha Williams and illustrated by Kamishka Naidu. Okay, so it's in a box, magnetic flap, and it is the Black Tarot. It is an Ancestral Awakening deck and guidebook. Very nice quality. It says here at the back, let the spirits guide you. Awaken ancestral ties and connect to the divine with Black Tarot, a deluxe tarot deck and guidebook set from author Nyasha, featuring and celebrating exclusively Black figures and imagery. This deluxe set includes 78 full-color tarot cards, a 144-page full-color illustrated guidebook, and a keepsake box. Okay? So this is the box, and it has a nice velvet inside. Cups, wands. I mean, that would be swords. Maybe that's pentacles, wands, and cups is my thought. Phases of the moon on the side. Doves of peace. I love this. I love this. I'm thinking myself of creating my own deck because there's nothing like seeing your own image represented positively coming back at you. So, wow. All right, let's put this over here. So it's in the frame. So this is the book here. And it's broken down into Understanding the Tarot, the Black Tarot deck and guidebook, a number of different spreads, how to prepare for a reading, the different card meanings, and then information about the illustrator and the author. Now, when I saw the person review this deck, they were making mention that the person who wrote this talked about a lot of the transgressions that have occurred against, you would say Black people. I really don't like the term Black people because my skin honestly is not black. Black is, socioeconomic, political, and all that kind of stuff. But there's been a lot of transgressions that have occurred against us. And this book, or this deck, I think, wants to speak to that and make some type of correction on that basis. So, as I said, it goes into the Understanding Tarot, what to ask. It talks about different signs and what they can mean if you see rainbows or temperature changes and clouds and light sparks and babies and pets. It talks about the symbolism within the deck, the moon phases, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, which is interesting because it says here that the waxing gibbous is when the moon is more than half full. It signifies refinement. It is when you should work to refine and cultivate ideas and plans. It is a time for achievement and gain. The reason why that speaks to me is I've changed my channel name, and one of the cards that came out was introspection, and that introspection card made mention or made reference to, I'm trying to find it here for you, to the waxing gibbous moon. And I have done that. I've made some refinements to myself, my channel, my life, my thought process, pattern, schedule, all of that. And it's been really quite something. Really quite something. It says here that the waxing crescent illuminates, during the phase, the moon's illumination continues to shrink. Why can I not speak? Hold on one second. The waning crescent. So during the phase, the moon's light decreases, but it's still more than half illuminated. So the waning gibbous, sorry, it's the waning gibbous that is on this card. So the waning gibbous, it's a time to work toward ridding yourself of bad habits, stress, and negative thinking. See? Wow. This moon brings about the energy of revelation, completion, and improved communication. And because I've had a revelation, I'm finished with the phase of my life in tarot that is love is patient 444. That is done. And I'm moving into a new phase. Okay. It goes on to talk about the suite. So this is the wands, the baskets are the cups, the knives are the swords as we would know it, and the coins would be shells or pentacles. It also lets you know what the numbers mean. So it's giving you the moon symbology, the meaning of numbers, and the symbols that they're using here. It also talks about affirmations and alignment. It gives you a number of spreads that you can do. So there's a 1-card spread, and there's a number of questions that you can ask. A 2-card spread. The first card is the do's, the second card is the don't. If you're going to do 3 cards, it could be something like subconscious, conscious, higher consciousness, past, present, future, mind, body, spirit, release, begin, sustain, ego, higher self, connection, purity, prepare, allow, what you think, what you feel, what you do. So that's really, really nice. Now you've got a 4-card spread. So soul, body, mind, and heart. Lesson 1, 2, and 3, and the result of these lessons. You, your partner, any hidden elements and illuminated dynamics. Situations, how you got here, the advice, the outcome. So there's a lot of little things that you can really pull. And then there's a 5-card. So wow, this is actually pretty robust. I have not, to be very honest with you, I don't think in any deck that I own have been given so many spreads and so many ideas, honestly. Because you've got the 1, you've got the 2, and then when you're hitting 3, 4, and 5, that's pretty significant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's giving you 30 spreads of 3, 4, and 5 cards. That's great. And then you can go to 6 cards, 7 cards. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to do this. So it talks about preparing for a reading, setting the mood, shuffling the cards, positioning the cards, closing the reading. Okay. And then it's also suggesting that you can go deeper with colors and numbers and the phase of the moon and all of that stuff. And it gives tips if you're a beginning reader. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the deck and we are going to go through it and take a look at this most fantastic production. Let me grab a drink. Okay. All right, let me get something to open this with. If I can. Let's see. Okay, that's not too bad. Hi, Annie. Hi, Sage. That's my dog. All right, so let's do this. So I want to get nice and close. Oh, come down. You're going to move the camera, baby. Come down. Thank you. So this is the Fool. The Magician. Oh, the High Priestess. That's gorgeous. I want to make sure that you're getting a lot of light on this and you can see. That's the High Priestess. This is the Empress. So let's see. We'll do a test on how it feels to shuffle it. One of the most important parts about tarot, in all honesty, is how the cards shuffle and how they feel in your hand. So I just want to say to those of you making decks, it's really important. Like if a card deck is too stiff and it doesn't, like that's one of the reasons why sometimes readers can't connect with a deck, because it doesn't move the way that we need it to. That's just something that you need to understand, right? We need the deck to move. We need it to be pliable. Oh, look at the Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. I love this. You know why I love this card? I'm going to tell you. There's a dark-skinned woman who has a romantic interest who is similar to her. There's a lot of talk, you know, about males bashing females, but this is gorgeous to see. This is really nice to see. Why is it nice to see? It's nice to see because normally it would be the other way around. It would be a dark-skinned male with a lighter female, but it's nice to see, and that they're showing that we are desirable, because we are. We are. Oh, this is nice. This is giving me Rihanna feels. The Chariot. Like this is the runway. Sorry, I want to make sure that I'm turning these cards over. Okay, there we go. Strength. Look at that. It's a ballet dancer. I feel like with either a cat or like a jaguar. Shh. This is the Hermit. That's beautiful. Sitting in the bush. I don't know if those are fireflies or insects. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is Justice. Beautiful. The Hanged Man. That's gorgeous. Shh. Come on, I'm doing my thing. You have to wait. This is Death. Temperance. It's like is that a chef? Either yeah, I want to say it's a chef making something, taking the time, mixing whatever it is. If she's, you know, making chocolate or dough or whatever, there's a level of skill and attention that must be paid. Here's the Devil. What does it say here on here? Pride. Sloth. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 7 deadly sins. Okay, Google, what are the 7 deadly sins?
According to Wikipedia, the 7 deadly sins, also known as the capital vices or cardinal sins, is a grouping and classification of vices within Christian teachings. Although they are not directly mentioned in the Bible, there are parallels with the 7 things God is said to hate in the book of Proverbs.
Okay, Google, what are the 7 things that God hates?
On the website pruittcares.org, they say there are 6 things the Lord hates.
6.
That are detestable to him. Haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil, a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in the community.
Okay, I'm going to read this one because the writing on it is so small and Google is not exactly giving the full on this. Okay, the Devil. Is it going to tell me here? So let's look at this while I have this card out. Okay, let's look at this. So it's desire, addiction, and the word no. So that's nice. It'll give you a yes or no if you're looking for that from a card. It says a hooded figure wears a skull and has a spinning compass around his neck. He welcomes temptation in all its forms, pulling us in all directions. He embodies the ego, toxicity, and chaos of the material world. Are you aware of all your addictions? The Devil card means that it's time for an honest self-evaluation and for confrontation of our raw desires. He lets us know it's time to make peace with any fault, shame, or guilt we might be holding on to and to forgive ourselves. We must face our demons. Do I act consciously, considering the law of attraction? Do I choose to live in ignorance instead of facing the truth? Am I giving my love, time, and energy to people and things that serve my betterment? So the flower here is an apple blossom. The element is earth. The chakra is root. And when it's in yang, it's attachment, shadow, self, sexuality, addiction. Negative attachments focus on earthly pleasures, stagnation, feeling trapped, resentments, dangerous relationships, risk of clinical depression, risk of silent illness. When it is in yin, it's dark thoughts, detachment, tyranny, narcissism, new awareness, financial troubles, working toward recovery from addiction, or mental health issues. When you're aligning, consume and indulge consciously, and the affirmation is, I am in sync with my intuition and inner knowledge, which always leads me in the correct direction. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's great. So this is the Tower, the Star, the Moon. That's gorgeous. The Sun. Now, I wonder if she's pregnant. Because the sun would normally have a child on a horse. But there's no sun here. I think the sun is in her belly. Like the sun is hidden, right? So it is the sun and the moon in a way. The sun is hidden because it is inside her. Look, let's check that out. The sun, the sun. See? A couple stand at the foot of a table excitedly awaiting the addition to their family. They are taking time to celebrate life. The sun symbolizes abundance, and it's a reminder of the law of receiving and giving. When you have more than you need, extend your table. Don't build a higher fence. Now that's beautiful. That's beautiful. The sun card warms all it touches, reminding us of everything we have to give to the world and to assist in spreading our light to others. Falsehoods of lack and scarcity were designed to divide us and create imbalance with Mother Earth. We are encouraged to express and expand ourselves. So this is about abundance, fertility, and yes. Oh, that's really nice. And the chakra it represents is the solar plexus. That's great. Okay. All right, let's continue. This is Judgment, the World, Mother of Wands, Father of Wands, Father of Wands. Why would that be Father of Wands? Where do they put the court cards? Somewhere else. Okay, Father of Wands. Visionary and leader. Makes sense. Got it. Daughter of Swords. Son of Wands. Mother of Baskets, like vases and baskets and jars and all that. That is perfect. That's perfect. Father of Baskets. You know what I like about that? There's a tenderness there. There's a tending to. There's a paying attention. There is a noticing. The Daughter of Baskets. The Son of Baskets, that's so pretty. That's so tender. It's tender. The Mother of Knives. And I think what I'm feeling here, normally in the tarot, they have, so it'll go page, knight, queen, king, right? But in this deck, it is daughter. Is it daughter, son? Ooh, it goes son, then daughter, father, then mother. Like, I believe that in this deck, the women are taking the lead, I think. I think women are meant to lead, to be very honest with you. So if you want a little bit of education, I mean, after all, it is what they would call Black History Month, but it is not just our history, it is yours too. Because we are all interconnected. So it's not like, oh, these things are happening to those people and we're unscathed. No, no, no. The people that were harmed were also injured, as were the people who were doing the harming. Okay? Let me just say that part. There's something that I wanted to say. Now I can't remember because I went off on my little diatribe. Maybe it'll come back later. Yes, it had to do with feminism, right? And so when we are talking in the community, there's a lot of bitching and moaning about how feminism destroyed the Black family. And that's a load of bullshit. That's not what did it. And to be very honest with you, feminism existed, but not in the form, you know, of the Gloria Gaynors and the suffrage movement and all that. The feminism came about because Caucasian women saw the way in which women that look like me ran their households with their men, their husbands, okay? Because women who look like me back then would take the check, or they would organize. They were the head of the household. And the women, the other women, wanted the same thing with their men because they didn't have it. They were told what to do, when to do, how to do. So they then started movements to get, you know, equality of rights and a say and all of that, which we all should have a say, to be very honest with you. And as a result, that's how feminine came about. Black women, brown women, dark-skinned women, African women, women of descent, of African descent, ran their households in a way that the others were not. And that's how it came about, just so you know. As a matter of fact, it was Frederick Douglass who was married to a dark-skinned woman, and she put him on point, put him on game, helped him become all that he was. He then took his oratory skills, meaning the ability to speak, and took what he had learned in representing and taking care of, let's call them our issues, our causes, and flipped that, left his wife, cheated on his wife with a number of other women, and then married one of them, and then he helped her to promote and move forward feminism that men in our community complain about. It was a Black man that assisted the white women in doing that. I just want to say that. Like, no race, I mean, no racism or anything, just, it's just what it is. That's what happened. So when they bitch and moan and complain about feminism, you know, it was a brother that helped propel this thing. Let's move on. Father of Knives. I love that with the axe and the chopping down. Woo! And it also, you know, sometimes, you know, when someone just gives you such a talking to that they can chop you down with their words. This is strong. This deck is strong. I love this. There's a Daughter of Knives. I feel like, you know, oh, and she even has knives in her back. Do you see that? There's knives in her back. She's got a long sword. I don't know who she's waving it to. This looks like trees or a forest. And then there's here the Son of Knives, underwater, spearing, fishing. Beautiful. Mother of Coins. So this is like honeycomb. These are bees. The Father of Coins. Hmm. The Father of Coins, the Father of Pentacles. I don't know what this is. Are these seeds? Let's take a look. Father of, hold on. Okay, Father of Coins, economical, disciplined. He's standing in front of a table covered in cowrie shells. Behind him are the ancestors showcased on the wall. He, in a worldly and material sense, has made it and he's financially secure. The Father of Coins knows that mindset matters and he has the ultimate abundance mindset, solidifying him in future generations. That is lovely. I get it. These are the ancestors. This is him. These are the shells. This is the future. This is what's being planted. Heritage, harvest, wealth, security, abundance, future thinking, money management, being grounded, attainment. I love it. I love it. This is the Daughter of Coins. This is the Son of Coins. The Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands. I'm not sure what those are. If they're walking sticks, I don't believe they're fishing poles. That they're not. I don't know what that is. Then there is the Three of Wands. The Four of Wands. The Five of Wands. I feel like the Five of Wands is competition, right? And so there's four people. So the competition is not in the four people. The competition is in this girl wants to get the ice cream. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 ice cream cones, right? Either the mom is giving one to the dad or vice versa. And this little boy has one. There are 3 here, but he's pushing his sister's face while she's reaching for that. The Six of Wands, lovely. The Seven of Wands, ooh. Let me take a sip. This Seven of Wands, I'm sure these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, what is that? Okay, 7. Oh, 7 wands. So she's a wand because there's 6. So there's 6 police officers. So these would be 6 wands, and she's one of the wands. And this wand is defending herself against these, but also, I don't know what this is at the bottom. I don't know if they're, what do you call it? Like tear gas, but she's unaffected by their own tear gas, and they have shields. Woo! I love that. But also I want to say, women, stay home. Unless you know the man personally, and you know that they don't degrade you, put you down, call you names, edify preferences over you, and talk badly about you just to get into the good graces of other people so that they can use them, because that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And that's why they get mad when we don't fall in line with them using other people, right? Because I'm going to say it. There's like a Sammy Davis, Billy D. Williams, Kanye West, Antonio Brown, Nick Cannon, Chris Brown, 50 Cent. Mentality, right? They expect your support, but they speak badly about you. They treat you like crap. They embarrass you, but they expect you to be at the front lines. Listen, unless it is your child or your husband or someone who is a male that you know well that they're innocent, don't you dare be putting your life on the line, going out there, risking. They're the ones that need to be on the front line dealing with that, not you. You're to be home. Whether you have children or not, you're home. You need to be protected and safe. We are not the face of social justice any longer. Stop doing it. You stand for those who stand for you, and you stand for those who perhaps cannot stand for themselves. But you don't stand for people who will backchat you, insult you, and harm you. That's a no. This is beautiful, this ballerina. Look at the balloons. And there's 9 balloons, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wands. I guess moving quickly. She's moving, this could be like a sidewalk, moving across the sidewalk quickly. Like she's crossing the road. You don't meander and take your time when you're crossing the road is the point. So this is the 9 of Wands. And this is exactly what I was saying that we should not be doing. Right? Because I'm sure, okay, maybe that's a man. But I get the feeling these are a lot of women. And you've got young girls here. And you're passing on the idea that we're supposed to be on the front line, taking the licks and the blows and the losses. And I'm telling you right friggin' here and now, no and no more. That's a no. There's no reason why women need to be in that male energy situation with police officers, that can also be women, but that are aggressive and you are risking your life and limb. No. 10 of Wands. I love that. She's got the baby on her back. She's carrying her grocery and she's balancing the wands on her head. And this is the thing, like we do it all because we can do it all. But there's a toll. It takes a toll. You need to understand that it takes a toll. And so it's important for us to rest and to start learning to move with ease and in ease. Okay? Nourish yourself. Nourish your children. Like this lady's taking it all on with grace, but still there's a toll. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritual, there is a toll. This is Ace of Baskets. 2 of Baskets. 3 of Baskets. That's gorgeous. This is like black luxury. This is, relaxing and being carefree and spending time with either family or friends and just enjoying time and space. I love that. This is the 4 of Baskets. Baskets is love. I'm wondering if the 4th basket is herself, like self-love. Oh, the 5 of Baskets. He dropped his eggs. 6 of Baskets. That's beautiful. That's like abundance. I feel like these are strawberries they're picking. There's a 7 of Baskets, choice, choice of dessert. 8 of Baskets, a willingness to put whatever down and go towards something that's more fulfilling. I don't know if that's luggage, but it doesn't make sense to be in a field with luggage to me. Maybe these are baskets or something. Well, they are baskets, but this is luggage. 9 of Baskets. 9 of Cups. Interesting. Interesting, because they normally show 9 of Cups as like kind of being by yourself. And interesting that clearly this is a couple. They're a night out and maybe they're going away. They're going away. And they have different luggage. 10 of baskets. What are you doing, buddy? 10 of baskets. That's 10 of cups. That's love. That's family. Sorry. There we go. This is the Ace of Knives. 2 of Knives. 3 of Knives. 4 of Knives. 5 of Knives. 6 of Knives. That's so interesting. 6 of Knives, normally someone's in a boat moving towards calmer waters. And sometimes there's a lot of struggle, a lot of difficulty when you want to move away from something or someone. But this is a difficult spot. They got to get over this cliff, and hopefully it's smooth sailing. But they're using the swords to stab, I'm going to say, a mountain, a cliff, in order to get back up. This is 7 of Knives. 8 of Knives. Ooh, backstabbed. But also, it's like the knives are holding the towel together, although it would be hard to get these knives in your back on your own. This is, oh, wait. Sorry, that's, yeah, 8 of Knives, I said. This is 9 of Knives. Ooh, this guy has his head in the sofa. Like he doesn't want to see anything, like an ostrich. Ugh. 10 of Knives. Wow. That just hurts. Ace of Coins. I love that. That's going to be me. I'm planning a vacation. Not sure I'm going, but I am slimming and trimming up, I promise you. This is 2 of Coins. 3 of Coins. I love this because there's 3 coins, like 3, I don't know, pendants around her neck, and then 3 here. But I love it because there is planning, there is the act of it, and then the product. Just in this image alone, that's great. This is the 4 of Coins, 4 of Pentacles. Not sure what they're doing. 5 of Coins. 6 of Coins. 7 of Coins. 8 of Coins. 9 of Coins. And I love this, 10 of Coins. That's gorgeous. That's absolutely beautiful. Love it. All right, this is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for her to shuffle these cards and see how they do. All right, let's see. Hope that's not too loud for you. These are really nice cards. It's really nice to see a deck that is so reflective and beautifully done. Like, there's so many layers of information. The presentation is gorgeous. This is just great. Really, really pleasing. Holy. Okay. Let's see. They feel a bit big in my hand. They do. I think they're bigger than a normal deck. Let's see. Yeah, they are. So can you see that? They're going to be a little bigger. If you have larger hands, it'll be easier. You can also, you know, shuffle this way. that way. It's a bit awkward though. And I don't know, I don't think, yeah, they're still too stiff to really do that, or you've got to have super strong hands. So let's do a quick little pull. Let's see. Your problem, the cause, dream, nightmare. No. Let's do something. I want something uplifting. Okay, let's do subconscious, conscious, and higher conscious. Subconscious, conscious, and higher conscious. Okay, can you please give me... I'll just do myself, only because, I mean, not everybody's going to have the same reading. So if I say, give me conscious, subconscious, conscious, higher conscious, it's not going to resonate with everyone. And I'll let you know if this seems to be accurate or not. How about that? Can I please get a card for my subconscious? What is my subconscious right now? What is my what is my subconscious right now? What is my subconscious right now? Okay, there we go. Oh, there's two. All right. What is my conscious? What is my conscious? What is my conscious? Okay, another two. And then, what was it? Oh yeah, my higher conscious. Please tell me about my higher consciousness. What is my higher consciousness, please? Please tell me about my higher consciousness. What is my higher? Okay. All right. All right, so my conscious is the father of the high priestess and the father of wands. That's accurate. My subconscious, that is accurate. But I also feel that is my consciousness. It's one of the reasons why I'm moving the way that I am right now, for sure. All right. So let's see the book. High Priestess. What does it say? Slow down intuition, yes. This is a woman submerged in a body of water, embracing all beneath the surface. Let me see if I can do this for you. Can I? Yeah, that's good. Okay. She is the bridge and connector between the seen and the unseen, conscious and subconscious. The light and the shadow, the pomegranates, the original forbidden fruit. So it wasn't the apple. It was the pomegranate. Around her symbolize the secrets that she holds. Rebirth and fertility, two halves of the pomegranate, remind us to balance all parts of ourselves: heart, mind, body, spirit. The high priestess is the protector of the unconscious, reminding us to retreat and reflect, and invites us to the dream realm, which will give us access to earthly wisdom. So this is about water, your third eye, and your sacral, mystery, spirituality, thirst for sacred knowledge, creativity, listening to your intuition and being positive with people. And the affirmation is, I trust in divine timing, knowing all will be provided as needed. Subconsciously, I know that I'm taken care of, but sometimes I do want to see it materially. And this leadership thing, I'm just going to look at it very quickly. Father of Wands, where is he? There he is. And this has to do with being a visionary, a leader, Motivation, the big picture, wisdom, inspirational speaking, yes. Making different choices around triggers and cycles. Motivating people with your expansive energy. Discipline and commitment is required, yes. It says in a reading, this card highlights the importance of shaking things up and walking the unbeaten path, bringing your imagination and dreams to reality. Yes, subconscious. But I also do feel that. So we're going to put that up there. Okay. And now we have conscious. So what is conscious? What am I supposed to be conscious about? The 10 of Wands. So what does it say about 10 of Wands here? 10 of Wands. Burden and responsibility. Yes. A woman walks with the baby on her back, bags in her hands, a pile of collected sticks on her head. She bears a heavy load. Yes. And has an overwhelming number of commitments and responsibilities. That is true. And I am working on alleviating my plate. I've done so, but because I'm so used to having so much on my plate, I keep, pulling something back on. I have to remember not to do that. This card carries humanitarian energy on the individual, the community, or collective level. Although giving is an act of love our world needs, be wary of giving too much of yourself. Don't allow getting caught up in the hustle and bustle to become an excuse to hide from things that you'd rather not address or process. The 10 of Wands tells us to avoid becoming exploited in service to others. That's an important thing. That's an important thing. And I need to remember that as I do this, right? Whether the burden that I'm carrying is mine or others, it's essential to find release. Ultimately, you might find that your cup is constantly being refilled, and what you give out to the world can be sourced from the overflow of the saucer. Your cup must always be full. You are not your achievements and successes. Take time to savor life, and remember, reset is also revolutionary. Amen. It also says that this is the end of an economic struggle, and it's a bittersweet and liberating death, an ending of exploitation and abuse. It's release, it's self-care, and it's taking time off. I approve that message. That is true. That is true. Stop. Shh, Sage. Jeez, it's him. Stop. Okay. And then it says to reflect and adjust your priorities. Absolutely true. This is true. What's going on? What is going on? Okay. And now for the Daughter of Coins. It says here passionate and opinionated. I think I've demonstrated that. I do. It's a woman who marches forward holding a knife fiercely in one hand. She's a woman on a mission and she will not be stopped. The Daughter of Knives moves headfirst towards her dreams and soul mission. Come on. You must focus to effectively channel this energy. This card warns of allowing your determination in the climb towards advancement to cause you to operate blindly with the potential of harming others and communities. Certainly don't want that. Don't want that. But the topic and the nature of the channel now might do that. Not my intention, but we might have to have some difficult conversations. So make sure that while you boldly propel forward, your choices, decisions, and paths you take are in alignment with your true and highest self. Yes. And so in Yang, advocate, confrontation, reconciliation, inner work. Wow. And then my higher self. So let's put this over there. What is my higher self saying? What is that? 9 of Knives and wow, 9 Hermit. Have you done any of, what, let me finish, because I'm recording, I'm live. Okay. 9 of, let's go to 9 of, where is it? 9 of Knives. It says here, anxiety and depression. A man chooses to bury his head in the couch, suffering with hopelessness, fear, anxiety, and despair. I mean, that's interesting. Holy crap. I'm going to put a video up. And I don't even know if it's up yet, but I recorded a video to kind of give some background as to why I chose to change my channel. And funny, like my higher consciousness is realizing, confirming and affirming to me that my choice, my decision, my plan to change the direction of my channel into something else. To stop doing this one thing that I feel that I've moved beyond, because going through that experience with what I told you about like court and my son and the dad and the trials and tribulations, I don't think I was depressed, but it was definitely difficult. It was difficult. It's what my higher self knows. So with the head covered, he cannot see that he is protected and safe, that he is vital and needed, that he is worthy and deserving of a whole life. This card speaks to allowing negativity to embody your whole existence, and how living in a negative emotional space leads to feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and happy. Although you may feel helpless to transition to a better space, that could not be further from the truth. And this is beautiful, because to go from the 9 of Knives, because that's what it was a 9 of Knives situation, to then move into the 9 of Baskets. Because I was done with the 9 of Knives. I don't want no more of this. That's it. That's done. It's over. And so my higher self knew that I was done. It wasn't that my head was hiding, but it's reminding me here that you've been protected all the time. I already know that. But I love seeing that affirmation through the cards. It says the 9 of Knives reminds you that no matter, I matter and I'm worthy of thriving, but I have to see it and know it my whole self, honoring my shadows while understanding that I exist beyond them. Find where I'm holding on to and feeding into guilt, shame, and self-loathing. Take steps to affirm your value to yourself. Your shadows are a part of you, but they're not all of you. And that's true. Like I find that was the other thing in the twin flame journey, or when they read cards, everything is light, 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 light. No, honey, no, everything's not light. And light is not always good. What we're on the search for is truth. And truth can show up in the light and in the shadow. And that's why you need to accept yourself, all of yourself, and unify. That's what it is. There's unification. So when I see this 9 of Baskets here, and I alluded to this card earlier, wow, like it's clear that they're together and they're going out, but they have different sets of luggage. Well, your higher self and your, I don't want to say lower self, because your shadow is oftentimes on point. Your shadow is saying things that we oftentimes don't have the courage to say out loud. But this is about the worst being over, which is exactly what it is. And it's also about restored hope. And it's funny, it says to listen to binaural beats overnight at 417 hertz. And I do often listen to binaural beats for deeper sleeping and all that kind of stuff. And it really does work and it feels great. So let's get to the 9 of Baskets. Where is that? Here we go. See? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Gratitude and contentment. A couple is dressed to the nines is standing outside having just returned from a bucket list trip. The couple hasn't reached total fulfillment, but things are good. They walk in comfort, knowing their needs are met. That was this card. Their relationship has flow and they found peace. The 9 of Basket hints at manifestation coming to fruition. That's the other thing. I want us to learn to manifest together. Our life, while it might have been like a lot of 10 of Wands and a lot of 9 of Knives, enough of that. I want you to invoke your High Priestess and allow your higher consciousness to be the Father of Wands and lead you and to give you leadership and vision, so that you can embody this 9 of Baskets energy. Okay? The card also reminds you that you've always been enough and you've always been worthy. This is beautiful. My God, what a beautiful read for myself. Let me know if you identify with any of this, what I'm reading here. Bask in the moment. Fully appreciate your journey to this point. Yes. Claim satisfaction before you walk down the path of gluttony, greed, or ego. Your delight, contentment, pleasure, or peace should never feel like a show to impress, nor should you put up a facade of perfection if things are not great. You are safe. You have enough. You are enough. So dreams are coming true, enjoying the finer things in life, financial security, experiencing your heart's desires, coming on up. We're moving on up. Remember the Jeffersons? And the aligning is to detach yourself from posting online about your peace for others to see. Instead, be present in it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I normally don't talk about stuff until it's already happened and passed. Right? And I felt the stirring in my spirit about making a shift, a transition with my channel. And I'm so glad that I did. And I'm so glad that these are the cards that came in today when I'm ready to do a reading and just unveil this deck for this unboxing, this review. This has been such an ultimate pleasure, and this is an affirmation, a reaffirming for myself. Let me know if you're interested in getting these cards, if you plan to get them. Do you like them? I think they're lovely, and I really love all the layering. I love the use of color and chakras and numbers and the animals, and what else did they have here? The yin and the yang and how to align, and the elements, and whether it's yes or no, and the prodding questions. And oh my goodness, all of these spreads, all these questions you can ask yourself. I will come back in future readings and kind of pull from here and do that. I might even do some of these as shorts. Like, this is beautiful. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. I hope that you enjoyed this reveal. I hope that you enjoy the reading. God knows I did. It spoke to me. I will see you later. And remember to be blessed, that you are blessed, and to be a blessing. Dark Skin Tarot 444. Bye.